Another game 3. Tigers and Guardians in Cleveland. It's happening. Tigers whiffing left and right, 1 for 15 with runners in scoring position, 15 left on base. And the Cleveland Guardians do not have the world's best offense, but they pounced late against the Tigers bullpen. They had 3 home runs in this game. 3 home runs.
Valera's was legit. And then the one that Rocchio hit was legit. That was 100. And then the last one, Bo Naylor hit. He just clipped it out front, man. That's the old clip it out front and whoo, flick it, breaking ball. After fouling a ball off his foot that there was a confusion is all get out on. That one right there is legit. Rocchio's was legit, and the crowd was going crazy. The people that were there.
There it is.
No, this is when they went back-to-back doubles.
Schneemann driving in Quan.
And then this one right here.
Bo.
That's just clipping a guy out front.
Nice.
Riding it. But that's a great swing left on left. People always say, you got to stay back. Sometimes you got to get it out front and just get the head through with some bat speed, and especially on a breaking ball. Then you can just shoo. It'll go. But listen, give first of all, Tanner Bybee, unbelievable job because your pitch count was through the roof, and he kept it was like he was in trouble every inning. It's like, here we go. Detroit's going to break through. They never did. Right? And then the rest of the bullpen, Gaddis, Sabrowski, Herron, Junis, Kate Smith got a little wonky there in the last inning. Got out of it. But he threw, how many pitches did he throw? 30?
No.
He's 31.
31?
2 days in a row of 31 today. Is he available tomorrow? To me, the Detroit bullpen is set up much better for tomorrow. I'm assuming Flaherty's starting. I think it said it.
I think so.
I think it's Ciccone.
Ciccone against Flaherty, yeah.
Against Flaherty, yeah. So, I mean, how big of a leash will A.J. Hinch have on for Flaherty? Or he starts one time through?
I mean, Mize went 3+.
What he did today.
Yeah.
Listen, the Guardians just figured out somehow, some way.
Well, their offense is in a different place than Detroit right now. I mean, the Guardians certainly don't have a scary offense, but the power showed up for them at the right time, and Detroit is just a strikeout mess.
How about they pinch hit for Riley Green today, who was their best hitter pretty much all year?
By far.
And they pinch hit for him in the 7th, what was it, 1st and 3rd? With the lefty?
Herron comes in, Jahmai Jones, who had a 970 OPS against left-handed pitching.
I don't care.
Got screwed on one call, but still, they just chucked curves at him and got him.
I don't care what his OPS is against lefties. Riley Green's your best player in your future, and been your best player for years, all-star multiple times.
I almost felt like A.J. Hinch was sending a message.
To him?
To the team. I'll sub anyone out if you guys can't figure out a better approach.
From the whole everybody.
Isn't it weird how the whole approach from the team seems similar? Cody Stavenhagen, who's our Tiger territory guy.
Today, though.
Right.
That's
for them. That's
normal.
That's good. But Cody posted how many pitches were middle quadrant from Cleveland, and I get it. It's good stuff. It's not like you can hit it, but he was saying I'm seeing hittable pitches, and then he just feels like they're completely caught in between with their collective approach. A lot of whiffs, a lot of taken strikes. This was at one point early in the game against Tanner Bybee. If I showed you this, you would go, "Oh, they got to some pitches." I mean, look how many pitches are middle here. These are big league hitters. Do you think that collectively they've lost confidence?
All right, so there's a couple things. One, what were the counts? So you can't just look at a chart without – there has to be more to it. There has to be – maybe some of those middles were breaking balls that Tanner Bybee just flipped in there, right?
Even if there's some, that chart had a ton of middle on it.
Yeah, but you just don't know when it was. Maybe he had just thrown 5 balls in a row. I mean, those aren't that – I mean – I don't know, but also, they hit on it, and they hit on it so many times in the shadows. We got it, the shadows. But they must have said it 100 times in the game, right? The shadows, but both teams have the shadows. Well, so there were shadows in Chicago.
Yes, we have shadows in Chicago, and that's brought up. It is a factor. You don't get games during this time period.
Yeah, in Chicago you do.
Yeah, in Chicago you do. But that's true. 220
or 120. Cleveland actually does a lot of noon and 1 o'clock games, so I wouldn't say that.
Right.
But again, you can show all the charts you want, but you got to give me context. Now if you put what the counts were, boom, if it was can we show that again? There was there was like curveball, right, and slider and changeups. I don't know if
and I just want to emphasize this was like
because like let's say
third inning,
there's
maybe.
there's a curveball, there's a couple curveballs that are kind of middle. 1-0, maybe he dropped a curveball in. Guys aren't going to swing at that, right? Because they don't want to hit that. Now there's some four seamers, but a lot of them are at the top of this topish part of the zone. The changeups, okay, but again, what was the count? Maybe it was 2-0, and he dropped a changeup in 2-0, like things you don't want to swing at. So I can't really sit here and go, oh, yeah, this is Cody, we love you, but you got to give me some context here, brother. You can't just – and Ben Rice just went deep.
Classic. But that was through 2 innings. So
yeah,
there were a lot more pitches, obviously, throughout the rest of the game where the Tigers had opportunities.
Yes. Oh, they left how many guys on base?
15.
They left 15 on base?
15 left on base.
A 9-inning game.
Yes.
They ain't winning many games.
I think it was some type of franchise postseason record.
It had to have been.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll see which team has an edge in game 3. For me, I just think the Guardians are a better team right now than the Scooble-less Tigers. Scooble game's different. A non-Scooble game, I think the Guardians are better.
The only thing I worry, again, is the bullpen for Cleveland is you're going to see some of these guys for the third time in 3 days.
Yeah. But I think their bullpen's in a better spot. We need our boy Slade
Ciccone if you want the Guardians to win to step up big time.
Mm-hmm. Give them some innings.
Yes.
Yeah. But it's an elimination game. You're going to go all out. You're going to worry about the next round to the next round.
Here's what I'm looking for. Can we get 4 game 3s tomorrow?
Ooh, we might. MLB would be pumped.
Everybody, baseball fans should be pumped about that.
But the wild card round has
usually
been fun.
Sweep.
But in terms of the history of the last few years, we talked about it. We haven't had many game 3s. And some people were like, oh, well, you said, like, oh, you feel the heat in game 2. But I don't know. I mean, it still was kind of crazy that we had 12, right? 12 in the 3 years and only 2 produced a game 3. That's a low rank. Year. Exactly. So we're already way ahead of the game. I love it. And we'll figure out what the times are as we're doing this show live right now. We don't know the times yet, so that'll factor in depending on how the 2 later games go. But the Guardians take down the Tigers, and now we have a game 3 in Cleveland. Very cool to decide those 2 teams out of the AL Central and who's going to make it to the ALDS. Thanks to MLB 9 Innings for powering up this post-game show. It's Trout, it's Griffey on the cover. It's a baseball game in the palm of your hands that is free to download on your phone. Icons are in there like Jeter, DiMaggio, Satchel Paige, and more. You can write your own history in the game with all-time greats and lead your team to victory.
I'll take it easy on you guys. Whatever.
Hey, Mike, you might want to back up.
Nah, bro, I'm good right here. Yeah, you got no chance of getting it out of the infield anyway.
Last time you gave me something to hit, I took you deep. Come on in here.
What was that? That's not fair. I wasn't even ready.
Save it, Junior.
That's terrible.
Hey, Mad Dog, give me something to hit.